Hello? Lily, seriously, girl. Oh my goodness. Sorry, guys. Hopefully you guys can see me now. It says we're live, but I don't know what is going on. I am so sorry. And it doesn't allow you to go back into the same stream, which is just awful. That's always such a disruption, and I've missed all of your questions. So I saw 2 super chats before I got off. I'll wait till everybody comes back in. That just sucks, guys. I'm so sorry. I hate it when I'm telling you, I've had bad luck on the East Coast. Maury's texting me, but Maury, your stuff isn't coming through. Okay, I had 2 super chats. Time for a drink, says Carrie, right? God, I have a beer over here, but it's not cold. I probably should have gotten it cold. That stuff frustrates me. I hate that because it just disrupts the entire thing, you know? And everybody was on here and we were in a flow. Okay, just roll with it. We're good. All right. So I received 2 super chats just as I took a screenshot. So I hope I got everybody's. Hold on one second. I want to acknowledge them for it. One was J. Jules. I was just about to say at $10. Amber Lily asked me eyelash Morse code to send you a super chat and tell you happy birthday for being an awesome pup mama. Thank you so much, J. Jules. I so appreciate it. And Oregon Strong 1999. I appreciate that too. Thank you very much, guys. I hope you're in here on this one. So J. Jules and Oregon Strong, thank you. We only have 56 people in here now. Oh, goodness. Okay, well, hopefully more people will join us. Let me pop over to my other screen really quick just to let everybody know that we're in this one now instead of the first one. Give me one sec. I just got to post this and then we will roll. And I'm just calling it part 2. Lost internet connection. We are on this live stream now. Hopefully there is not a third. Oh my goodness. All right. Thanks everybody. Again, I'm really sorry. I hate that. It's such a pain. I even have 2 hotspots, but my AT&T, it does okay, but then my Verizon doesn't do well out here at all. Michelle says they're throttling you, huh? No, they shouldn't be. My hotspots are not supposed to be throttled at all. And this one just rolled over. I only have like 30 gigs of use on it. So I've got like 900 at least gigs to go. Yeah, so April, you know what, April, that's a good thing you said. Maybe everybody's at the other one. Let me run over there really quick and make a comment. Unless Maury may have. God, I can't figure my crap out today. Okay. Hello, everyone. Ooh, let me go over here. Let's see. What is this one? I need what is this? Share? Yeah, here it is. Sorry, I'm just grabbing the stream over here on this live stream. No, it's part 2. All right, gosh, cleaning house, man. Okay. Whew, we're taken care of, I think. Maury says hello again. Finding joy. Welcome to gratitude level. Oh, thank you so much. I kind of needed that right now. I appreciate you joining the membership group. That's so cool of you. Gratitude. For some reason, I thought you were already in there. Maybe that happens sometimes if you come back in or upgrade or something. But thank you for that, for staying in or sticking in or joining again. Chuck Spencer says happy birthday. Michelle says happy birthday. Maureen says sometimes fire and ambulance and police scramble the signal on the East Coast. Really? That sucks. Let's see. Carrie says, I sent you a tip for you to treat yourself. Find something unique. Oh, Carrie, did you send it to my tip jar? Okay, thank you. I'll have to go take a look at that. Michelle says, smash that like button. Yes, guys, thank you. Smash the like button. Rita says, what's the thing on the ceiling over your left shoulder? Green and white. Oh, it's a butterfly. It's actually for Lily. So I bought this one year. Let's see if I can get it off of here. I just kind of hang it up there, but it's like little angel. I call them like little angel wings for her. So I can put it on her harness when I want to dress her up instead of putting her on putting a costume kind of thing on her. So when we do like walks for charity or it's Halloween or whatever, I'll just hook that onto her her harness, and she's got little butterfly wings. So I just keep it up there for safekeeping. John S says, what internet are you using? I'm using AT&T, but I mean, I've never had a problem with it. I've had it for like 4 years with no issues. It's only been here on the East Coast. I don't know what's going on. And it doesn't seem to matter if I'm in the city or if I'm in the city or if I'm or rural. Yeah. Michelle sent $19.99. Don't worry about the tech issue. It happens. Thank you. I appreciate that. I know I get very frazzled when that happens because I'm like, ugh, it just messes up the whole flow of everything. And anyways, it's okay. We're good. Thank you, Michelle. Appreciate that. Sorry, just gotta. Sorry, just 1 second. It's about the stuff. People are texting me like, where did it go? Okay. Alligator says, wish you a happy birthday tomorrow. I'm eating chocolate cake right now. Aw, Alligator. You didn't send me any? Come on. I love chocolate cake. It's my favorite. Traveling Solo says, feed quality is better this time, so maybe it will be okay. I hope so too. You know, I should have, I mean, I did restart my computer before I got on here, but before I got back on, before I came on the first time, but in between while ago, I restarted my hotspot, so maybe that helped too. And happy birthday, Alligator. I know. I'm so excited for you too. Her birthday is tomorrow as well. Leanne Baird says, happy birthday. I'm 50 on May 29th. Happy birthday. The big 50. I feel like we're soul sisters, been watching, and we have lots in common. Oh, that's so cool. I'd love to hear more about that. Yeah, I connect so much with a lot of you guys on here, and I feel like ever since I started talking about being an empath that a lot more people have kind of been opening up about that as well. I don't feel like people talk about it very much, at least maybe not in the circles I hang out in, but I haven't heard a ton of people talk about it openly, I guess. So I think there's been like a stigma about that. So I don't know. It's interesting. I will tell you, like when I was growing up, I cry all the time, right? And I'm so glad that like I feel okay like on my channel now to cry openly if I need to. And it's very vulnerable for me, but I feel so much better now because you guys are so accepting of it. But it's part of the empath in me. But I used to get called names all the time when I was younger for crying, and being called sensitive as if being sensitive is like a bad thing, and that's how it's portrayed, is that it's a bad thing. But what's funny is like, in my corporate life, I mean, I didn't really cry at work or anything like that, but I was this very strong individual and very capable individual, and so people who knew that I cried very easily found it very interesting that I could be both. I don't know why, but they did. Leo Smith says, wishing you an epic birthday. Oh, goodness. It just scrolled all the way up and I missed it. There it is. Wishing you an epic birthday. Thanks for all you're doing to share the pluses and the minuses of the nomadic life. Oh, you're so welcome. I'm glad to be able to do it. You guys, you guys all the time are telling me how much I inspire you and motivate you. And I'm very, very happy because that is my goal. Is to, just show kind of a different way of life or doing things maybe, or maybe it's not that different. Uh-oh. What happened? Maury said, oh no, what? Is it gone again? Is it all gone? This was frustrating. It looks like I'm here. Am I still here? Can everybody see me? Oh gosh. Okay, you're back now. I don't know what's happening, guys. I hope it doesn't completely go out. Okay, it looks like we're back now. This is so awful. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm just reading through everybody's comments here. Sandra P says, happy big 5-0, Amber. Thank you. Birthday treats on the way. So glad I clicked on your channel 4 years ago. Love you and sweet Lily. Ah, thank you. I'm glad you did too. Now stop having dreams about me. I'm kidding her. She's had some weird dreams about me lately, but not bad stuff. Not too weird. At least the last one was good. Peggy said, oh, and thank you for the treat. You said treats are coming. So, Maury, I turned my phone back on. So in case you text about something, let me know. I've got it up here. As far as it being up and down. I didn't get any notification on here that I was down, which is so weird. Okay. Peggy says, we like our Blix bikes, but not fat tire. But they fold and weigh 70 pounds. Ugh, yeah, the 70 pounds is way too much. I need something much lighter. JA says, may I ask again, when is Lily's birthday? And are we going to have a birthday then too? A birthday party then too? Hers is in September. And so, yeah, we'll have to have a birthday party for her. She needs one, doesn't she? Yeah, she's my old girl. She's going to be, what are you going to be? And now I'm forgetting. Is she going to be 14 or 15? She might be 15. I don't know why I can't remember her. There goes my memory now as soon as I hit 50. Wendy Arnie says, $5 noob. Aw, so cool. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Your super chat. Let's see. Tina Klein says, don't know if you'll see this. Happy birthday. Yes, I'm seeing it. Thankfully, no issues with the internet. How many miles have I logged from Andresen, Annie? I want to say Anderson. How many miles have you logged so far? I have like 52,000 miles on the van right now, and I had about, what is it, maybe 12,000 on the Class C, but when I traded it in, so altogether, like, what is that, like 65,000? No, that's not right. I can't think. 68,000 miles, roughly? Yeah, so lots of miles since I started in 4 years. What is that? 68,000. So 17,000 miles a year. And, I went to Alaska, which was in a 2-month period. That was 7,500 miles all by itself. So a lot of miles for sure. I think by the time I'm done with this here on the East Coast, I think I figured I'd probably put on about 12,000 miles coming out here. But I'm doing it all like within the year. So that's about right. Jody Coyote says, do you still like the strong back chair? I'm thinking about getting it for my husband. Yeah, I love it. The only thing that I didn't like is if I had to move it from like one campsite to another. A lot of times it's just as heavier and bulkier. And I was looking for something more minimalist, but I've had that chair for a while and I really, really love it. So, yeah, it's a great chair and it's really, really good for your back. So I would absolutely, suggest that one. Billy Delude says, AT&T sucks on the East Coast. Verizon is the best. Yeah, but interesting, Billy, my Verizon is not working here. It's not. It's like so slow. It's ridiculous. I've done a speed test on both, and AT&T is by far the best. Maybe it's just the area that I'm in. Lolo says, are you still thinking of getting a truck camper? I mean, I'd like to, but it's just financially speaking right now, I'm not going to do it. It's just too much for me right now, and I can renovate this and kind of get what I want. So I'll probably be in this. I mean, unless things can happen, right? All the time. So I think that I'll probably stick with the van for probably another 3 years, maybe. Figure by that time I'll be getting close to 100,000 miles. And then I'll probably be ready to travel abroad, maybe. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. But I think if I renovate this, I'll get what I need or what I want out of it, and just stick with this for a little while. Financially speaking, it's just better to keep what I have. It's a depreciating item. So yeah, probably do that. But I don't know. I could be buying a truck camper next week. I'm kidding. I'm not really buying one next week, but anyways, things just change. Wendy F says, are you going to be traveling through Pennsylvania? And do you have any stops planned? I will be traveling through Pennsylvania. The only place that I was really thinking about going, I don't know yet, but I wanted to go visit. It's called Speranza Animal Rescue out there. Janine is the owner. She's amazing. I tried to interview her in 2017, but our schedules didn't line up when I was out on the East Coast. So I'm going to interview her, I think, this year when I go out there. But she has an animal rescue. Her story is amazing, guys. Let's just say animals rescued her too. And she had major depression and, tried to commit suicide, and it didn't work. So, she wasn't successful, thankfully. And she found a pit bull on the street and rescued him. And, then it changed her life. So now she rehabilitates pit bulls and other farm animals, all kinds of animals. She's just amazing. She's helped lead the way for animal rights in and around the East Coast. Just an incredible woman. So if you ever get a chance to look up Speranza Animal Rescue, check them out. They're amazing. But yeah, I have a lot of stops along the way. So I haven't figured it out because I'm just not there yet. I don't even know where I'm going in Virginia yet. And it's close by. Laura Garmer says, hi, Amber, happy birthday. Had my 51st birthday a few days ago. Happy birthday to you. We're tourist sisters for sure. You've totally mastered the art of living your best life. It's so fun to watch your videos. You're inspirational. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I try, guys. I try. I show the good and the bad. I mean, there's a little bit of both for sure. I don't feel like I've been living my best life the last week though. I shouldn't say that. I have a good life. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just that I feel like I've been stuck in the van forever because I'm editing. So I'm trying to I will tell you that there's probably going to be a little bit of a change. I might not post videos on Mondays now. So all the other days will be daily videos, but I need a day of breathing room because it's starting to not be completely fun for me because I just don't have the capacity to handle everything. And when I get behind like I am right now, it's I just sit and work and I'm not enjoying things. And so, but I will say that I'm not giving up on the daily videos. I love what I'm doing with it. I think I just need a 1 day breathing room. And then I may go back to it. It would be nice at some point to maybe if I get some help to do some of the help people. I can't even talk again. Have somebody help edit the videos maybe with me. But it's really hard to find editors for what I do. The travel videos, especially the videos where I'm just talking to see and sharing information with you guys and teaching. Those things are pretty easy for other people to edit, but so I don't know yet. I'm not sure. But anyway, so you guys might see that change until I can get myself into a better rhythm. Because, I want to be able to have fun and be happy. And I feel like I'm aging too quickly because of it, I can tell. Let's see. But I also went through a time period where I wasn't sleeping well either. Michaela Wood says, happy birthday, working on my van build and just got the subfloor done today. Maybe I'll see you on the road someday. Oh, very cool about your van. You're building it out yourself. I love that. You didn't say what kind of van you have. Let me know what kind of van you have. I'd love to hear that. Leah, thank you so much. $20 super chat. Happy birthday, Amber. I appreciate it. You're so sweet. You're always very kind to me too. Lots of you are. Maureen says they get uncomfortable because they think I can read their mind. Maybe I missed something. Sorry, I'm not sure what we're talking about there. Liz Doherty says, I think of sensitivity as my superpower. Yeah, that's a great way to look at it. I love that. I love it. Sorry, I'm just getting caught up on those. Sandra P says, you should drive the Blue Ridge Parkway on the way back down the East Coast. That drive has to be in your book. It probably is. But I am going to drive it. I've been on it once before, but in a car a long time ago. And so, but yeah, I'll definitely go in my van. Yeah, I can't wait to like record all of that. And, you know, it was a different time in my life, so I think I can appreciate it a little bit more. Rita says, I feel vibes coming at me all the time. Unfortunately, I spend time alone, so my emotions don't get clogged. Yeah, it does do that for sure. Yeah, I need that alone time to really kind of recharge a lot sometimes. Mary says, empaths unite. I'm one too and have been called oversensitive, but turned me into a human rights activist. Oh my gosh, amazing. So amazing, Mary. Yeah, empaths unite for sure. Beverly says, I'm already in tomorrow, so I will start getting the party started so you can all catch up. Oh yeah, Beverly. Where are you, Beverly? Are you in? I forgot where you're at. Are you in Australia? Or are you in the UK? I can't remember. I'm so sorry. Okay. Where am I at? Where am I at? Oh my God, my screen just went crazy on me again. Everybody's saying I'm back. Okay. Kate says you lose your tech savvy when you turn 50. Hey, it's not my fault. I don't know what's going on. Mary says your channel is such a gift. I appreciate that, Mary. Wally Wingnut says, like watching your videos and Lily's reactions to you sometimes. I also like it when you cook because your food always looks so good. Oh yeah, Lily's reactions are great. In today's video, I swear I had to rewatch it myself like several times where we were getting up out of bed and she's looking out the window and I can't remember, I don't remember what I said, but she just turned around like really slowly and gave me this funny look. She's always like that. It makes me laugh. Okay. Michelle says you're such an accountant. I'm like, why are you saying that? Oh, because I was calculating the miles. I know, I am. You should see my spreadsheets, girl. Oh my gosh. Yes, I've been an accountant for a very long time. It's in my blood. Life in my empty nest says, where do you have your camera sitting? How far is it from you? Are you talking about the one that I just purchased? It's down on the floor. And then the one that I'm on right now is just a webcam. Did you want to see it? Dale says, do you ever see converted shuttle buses out on the road? And what is the general consensus among campgrounds about DIY conversions? I've heard they are not accepted in all campgrounds. So I do see a lot of them. Yeah, some places are really weird about that stuff. In fact, if your RV is even over 10 years old, sometimes they won't let you into a campground. I don't really understand the philosophy because, I mean, maybe they're thinking anything older than 10 years old is going to be like crappy looking, or, you know, they want to keep up the image of the park, or they think it's going to break down or something. But I mean, there's a lot of RVs that are older that are still really great. Even buses. So, but I don't know. I haven't had firsthand experience with it. The people that I know that have the buses, they usually boondock out on the West Coast, so they don't have too many issues with that stuff. But I know that the one person, they've come out to the East Coast before, and they just call ahead to the campgrounds and they'll send pictures to show what it looks like, and then they're accepted in there. But they have to go that extra step. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but what happens? Let's see. Michelle says, why a truck camper? Financial considerations aside. My mom wants one. I'm concerned about access to the cabin. Yeah, so the reason why, Michelle, is that I did 2 truck camper tours. One was a new camp, my friends Scott and Sasha. And the other one was my friend Wendy, who has a host camper. I like both of them for what they give you, which is you get a truck to go explore, and you have, you know, the camper on top, so you can take the camper off of the truck and take the truck to explore. Some people don't like to do that because maybe it's too much effort. But my friend Wendy takes her host camper off of her truck all the time without any issues. So I just figured I could do it too. But what the host camper gives you that I liked more than maybe the new camp is that it has slides on it. And so when you open the slides up, it makes it into like a small apartment. It's just much more spacious. I mean, I'm telling you, it's like a small little apartment in there. I loved it. So I really like it for that fact. It's the spaciousness of it. Plus, again, you can take the camper off and take the truck around, you know, wherever you want. So again, there's going to be trade-offs with anything like that, because again, you'll have to take the truck, you'll have to take the camper off of the truck. You have, it's, you know, it's high again, just like, you know, my Class C was. So I'm going to have height restrictions. Yeah, so there's just trade-offs, but I really like them. As far as access to the cabin, I hear that one a lot. I will tell you guys though, there's not been, well, let me think. I was going to say, I'm trying to think if there's been any time where I felt the need to just jump in the front seat and go. And there's not been one time where I've had to do that. I'm just trying to think back. I mean, like there was a time maybe I got nervous or something, but I'd, you know, kind of figure it out. I'd look outside and everything was fine. But there's not one time that I felt the need to like jump in the front seat and like, I mean, you have all your stuff out in your van too, by the way. I mean, if you had to leave and it was life or death, right, you would just care. Who cares about the stuff that's going to fly off on the counter, and just jump in the seat and go. But yeah, I've just never had the need to do that. I mean, life, look, you know, you guys have probably heard me say this enough, unless you're new to my channel, but when you're out in rural areas and you're, you know, on BLM land and national forest land and all of that, it's really safe. I mean, I feel very comfortable out there. People aren't going out there to like hurt you or anything. Could it happen? Absolutely, it could, but I've never felt more safe in my life to be out there. So I don't know. And that's just where I typically boondock anyway. So, yeah, I just feel comfortable with it. So for me, it's a non-issue, but I understand if you're just starting out that it would feel uncomfortable. So you have to do, like when I first started out, I thought the same thing, which is why I ended up with a Class C where I could jump in the front seat and run if I needed to, but I've just never had to. And I've been doing this, you know, I just finished my 4 years. So, and I've been all over the place and I've never really felt like that, but everybody's different. Michelle Stratford says, happy birthday to one of my favorite people. Aw, I've been looking forward to this all week, even set an alarm, but of course I was in the grocery store, and I hope you have a wonderful day. You're so welcome for everything, and thank you for the happy birthday, and the fact that you set your alarm to get here, I appreciate it. I really do. It's amazing. You guys are all amazing, seriously. Sonia says, welcome to the 50s. Hope your birthday has been awesome. Yeah, it's been pretty amazing so far. Judy T says, if you do the back like a rear lounge unity with an inexpensive Murphy bed, you could double space feel and still have storage. Yeah, it has the Murphy bed back there right now, but I don't have to take a look at that one and see. Yeah. Actually gave me an idea when you said that. I may have to write that one down. Penny the camper van officially made it to our first out-of-state trip. We're here in Cumberland, Georgia to see the Dungeness ruins. Curious how it's going, dumping your gray tank and filling up on water along the East Coast. I haven't had any issues, actually. Yeah, so the interestingly, so I Overlander a lot. You can look at that and see where there's water or sewer. But if you go to any like state park or any campground, actually, just ask them, like, how much will you charge me to dump and fill up with water? And they might charge you. But I actually, let's see, where was I at? Charleston. Well, so I was at some Thousand Trails before, so I didn't have an issue with filling up. So I just go to Thousand Trails and fill up since I have a membership with them. Even if I'm not staying there, they allow you to come in and fill up and dump. But so I was in Charleston and I was like, there's not 1,000 trails in between where I was going. So I contacted a KOA that was nearby and said, hey, I need to dump and then fill up with water. How much will you charge me? And he's like, well, what are you in? And I said, a van. He's like, come out here. It's okay. You can just do it all for free. I was like, serious? I was like, I don't mind paying for it. And he's like, no, just come out here. I was like, okay. So I did, and they were super nice. It was a really great KOA too. I've never been to a KOA. I've seen them before, and I wasn't super impressed, I'll say that, because they're usually really expensive too. But this one was very, very nice. It's just on the northern side of Charleston. So yeah, I do things like that. I just call different campgrounds. If you're at a gas station sometimes will have them, but they're not, it's not obvious. So you can just go inside and ask them too, if they have something like that, especially like truck stops. Judy T says, why don't you just do every other day? Oh, for videos. Yeah, I mean, that's a consideration. This week might be a little sporadic while I get things caught up. I'm trying. Oh my gosh, it's just been crazy, guys. I'm telling you. But I'm trying to get into a rhythm. I was doing really well, and then I lost my rhythm because I was playing a lot. Dale says a daily video is tough. No one expects that. Yes, you guys actually do. You guys tell me now how much you enjoy it. So what do? I'm like, but I can't stop because they're loving it. Mary says, yes, life is too short to work too much. I agree, guys. I really do. Judy T says, nobody does daily, even people with many years. Yeah, a lot of people actually do dailies. Not a lot, but there are some that do. Chrome from Van City Van Life does it. A lot of like bigger channels do, but you get the point, right? You do daily videos, your channel tends to kind of skyrocket. So I have goals that I want to accomplish, which is kind of why I'm also doing this, is the daily videos. And I have some plans, some things kind of in the works that I think will be kind of cool. And yeah, that's all I'm willing to talk about right now with that. But it'll be some things happening in the future. So anyways, so we'll see. But yeah, I mean, if it's not fun for me and I'm struggling, and it's going to show in my content, I don't want that. So I think just having that one day of breathing room will help. But yeah, if there's a day that I feel like I'm just like not feeling, or I can't put it together, I probably will just put a message out there saying, okay, guys, I'm not having a video today. But yeah, that's about, oops, that almost fell. That's probably what I'll do. But I appreciate you guys, like, commenting and everything, that you're cool with it. You guys are always, again, so supportive. And Maureen says she moved her hand again. Uh-oh. What happened now? Is it me because I'm flipping my hair? I know. I tried to put it behind my ear. Here, I'll do that. How's that? Kate, oh yeah. So Kate's saying that's why you asked the question about the editing. You need to give yourself a break or you might burn out. Yeah, I'm actually kind of feeling it right now, to be honest, Kate. Yeah. It's been a little bit of a struggle the last week, but it's okay. I don't want to be complaining about it or anything because I enjoy it. It's not like I don't like it. I love what I do. You know what it is I think I came to this realization the other day that I'm 50, you know? I'm 50 now, and I sometimes make decisions as if I'm 20. And, you know, like the day that I decided, you know, I got the call when I was where was I at? South Carolina. And I found out that my toilet holding tank was being delivered to Anthony's. And it was like 8:30 at night or something, and it was a 2.5 hour drive back to Jacksonville. And I was like, yeah, no problem, I can do it. I don't usually like driving at night because it's, you know, nighttime. I'm always concerned about wildlife on the road and people drinking and driving, things like that. So I don't typically do that. But it was all interstate, and I'm like, oh, I can do it, no problem. But then I'm like super tired the next day. So I mean, I know that's probably just a small example, but I make decisions like that a lot where I'm like, oh, I can do it, but I feel like, you know, like I now sometimes will take naps during the middle of the day because I'm just tired. So I go out all day and play and I video things, and then I'm just tired. So yeah, I feel like sometimes my age is probably catching up with me just a little bit. Wendy Arnie, $5. You do what you can do. You need a break. I envy you. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that, Wendy. So sweet of you. Yeah, I do. But this week I'm kind of taking that break. So today's Sunday. So I usually do a live stream, which I don't usually have a video come out, but I did have the one come out today about Marvin and being in Charleston. And then tomorrow I won't have a video. It's my, you know, since it's my actual birthday, I was like, I'm just going to take tomorrow off and not do anything. Spend time with my friends and family on Zoom calls, go do something, you know, walk around with Lily. It's going to be like nice weather and everything. And then, I don't know, figure something out. Yeah, we'll resume back on Tuesday. Yeah, we'll have 10-minute Tuesday. It's going to be 10 minutes. Okay, so let's see, back on track. Sandra P, what is your dream country you would like to travel to? That's the best. Sandra, Dubrovnik, Croatia. I've always wanted to go there. I saw it on Matt Lauer featured it like years ago, probably 20 years ago. And I fell in love with the beauty of it and the history and everything. And so hopefully one day I'll get there. Anderson, Annie says quality over quantity. Self-care is most important for sure. Maury says, yes, take a rest or one day you'll wake up and you'll be 50. Okay. I see what you're doing there, Maury. Traveling solo. He likes to jab me all the time. I'm telling you. He's a good friend, though. He can jab all he wants, just as long as he's nice. Sonia Kolsar, 1999 super chat. Thank you. Am I saying your name right? Sonia? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So appreciated, for real. You guys are amazing. I hope I didn't miss anybody. I'm going to scroll back through here really quick. I did, by the way, in case you missed it, and you weren't on here yet, I just want to reiterate it really quick. J. Jules and Oregon Strong, you put your super chats. I was just about to get to them on the other live stream when everything went down. And so I did a screenshot really quick. So thank you very much. I did say thank you on this live stream earlier, but I wasn't sure if you were in here. So I seriously appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay. Where are we at? Everybody's saying take more days off. Phyllis says, have a good evening, Amber. I have to go to work at 3 a.m. Sleep well. 3 a.m. Ooh, that's early. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, Phyllis. Susan says, don't sweat the small stuff. Most people have 2 days off a week. Yeah, I know. I used to play a lot more than I do right now, but like I said, I have goals. I figured I wanted to do this for at least the minimum of 6 months to a year, and then see where that gets me, and then we'll figure things out at that point. The Vanscaper says, I worked out how to get back on this live, but I've been clicking the one that broke for the last 5 minutes. Oh, I'm glad you found it. Shannon Lee says, happy birthday, 50 must be the new 30 because you don't look a day older than 30. Okay, you guys, come on. I know I look older than that. Thank you, Shannon. I appreciate it. Oh, maybe it's all the laughing I do. Oh, Beverly, you're in Dubai. What? How did I completely get that wrong? Sorry about that, Beverly. I'd like to go to Dubai one time too, or sometime. I've never been. I'm fascinated with the architecture there. Okay, wait, hold on. It's oh my gosh, the tallest building there. It's the Burj Dubai. Is that what it's called? Burj Dubai? And then like all the man-made structures that they made, the land, the sand, the beaches and everything. It's really cool. I'm fascinated with it. Let's see. No birthday cake yet. Tomorrow I will have some. Deanna says I have a GoPro. Oh, GoPros are amazing. I love them. So much stabilization. I use my GoPro all the time. Lola says, thanks for answering my question, but I should have been more specific. If you could do it all over again, do you wish you would have gotten a truck camper or prefer the van? I'm ready to pull the trigger on corporate life. Yes, truck camper. I say this one all the time. I would, if I had to do it all over again, hands down, would have gotten the truck camper. Love them. The van's going to be easier because you don't have to pull the camper on and off the truck. But I don't know. I've done this before. Like I said, there's trade-offs. But yes, truck camper. And pulling the trigger on corporate life, good for you. That's amazing. So happy for you. Jackie I can't say her last name. Do you see many people traveling with cats? I'm concerned my 2 cats would feel like they're on a perpetual trip to the vet. I do. I see a lot of people traveling with them. No issues whatsoever. I mean, they have to get used to the leash and the, harness and stuff like that. But otherwise, no. They tend to get used to it. Uh-oh, more super chats. Let's see. Roxy Nixon, $9.99. Thank you, Roxy. It's so cool. I'm looking at your picture. Is that like, I can't see your picture very well. It's kind of small, but do you have a little like puppy in the picture? And Vanscapers at $19.99. Thanks for being you. Thank you so much, Matt. I appreciate that, sir. It's in pounds too. Thanks. Thank you so much, everybody. Really. I can't get off there. You guys are really supportive and lots of great birthday presents, man. My East Coast fund is filling up fast. Okay. Jackie, I hope I answered your question about the cats. They'll get used to it every once in a while. Let's see, Sandra, you should take at least 1 day off. You deserve some time off to relax with Sweet Lily. Don't want you to get burned out. Yes, Lily. Oh, do you see her? She's stretching. Come here, girl. You want to say hi? Come on. Come on. Come on. Up, up, up. Up, up. Come on. Come on, girl. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Up in my lap. Up, up. She's so funny. There she is. There's the girl. Where's my girl? Oh, she just licked me in the mouth. What you doing? You want to say hi to everyone? You want to say hi to everyone? Yeah. There she is. Isn't she sweet girl? Uh-huh. What, you gonna lick my hand? I love this girl, really. She does. She cracks me up all the time. She's got the cutest personality, and she just licked me in the eyeball now. See what she's doing? No. She she's a little brat though in the bed. She like I'm constantly going scoot. She knows the word scoot now because I'm constantly telling her to scoot over. I'm like, scoot, you're in the bed, like in the way. She sleeps under the covers. And so I can't even move in my own bed. I know. You deserve it, don't you? So my good girl. I love this girl. Okay, let's see here. We got another super chat, girl. Let's see. Forever best friend. Happy birthday. Hope that this kicks off an even better birthday week. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, you're gonna sit down there? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Hugs to Lily. Thank you. Oh, another one. Christine, $50. Love the Lily and Amber Joy ride across America. Oh my God. The Lily and Amber Joy ride. Oh my gosh. Lily, did you hear that? It's a joy ride. She's just sniffing over here. Thank you very much for that, Christine. I appreciate it. You guys seriously are amazing. You guys get tired of me saying thank you, but I'm so appreciative. I want everybody to know, you know, really, it really does warm my heart a lot, guys. It does. Thank you. Whew, okay. I need to breathe a minute. Drink lots of water. My mouth starts getting like really dry from talking so much. Jody Coyote says, your new camera is incredible. Have a wonderful evening. Hope you get enough dough for a day of relaxation. Oh, you're so funny, Jody. Thank you very much. Sandra P says, would love to see you and Tiffany do a video together. Not sure how I missed the one you did before. Oh, yeah. So she's in, let's see, the Albuquerque Balloon Festival. She's in that. We got on the bus together. We were camped next to each other. And then let's see, I think she was in one of my videos. We did like a escapers bash. There was one there. She was in that one. And then let's see, what else? Slide of Colorado. She was in one there as well. Yeah. That was like a couple of years ago. Year ago was like the Salida one. And maybe the Albuquerque one. Well, that was almost 2 years ago. Gosh, I can't even think. Yeah. The Albuquerque Balloon. There I go with my words. The Albuquerque Balloon Festival was amazing. I think it was the last one that they did. We didn't have one last year. So yeah, it was a really cool event. Thanks, Judy T, for coming in. Let's see. Oh, I think I just answered yours, Karen, about the emails. Or sorry, God, I can't think. The videos with Tiffany. I'm just kind of trying to find questions now. Carrie, follow up to earlier questions. Truck campers. Did the height of host campers you've toured compare similarly to that of your initial RV prior to your Heimer? Yes, I believe so. I'm trying to think. If you look at the video with Wendy, she's the second truck camper video. She's the only one that I did that she's a solo female. She actually says the height of it in there. And now I can't recall, but I mean, I want to say it's like 13 something feet. Maybe it's smaller than that. Maybe it was like 12 something. I can't remember. I'm sorry. But it also depends on like probably your truck maybe that you put it on. So if you go to host, you can look at the height and everything. But yeah, it rivals the Class C for sure. Let's see. Sandra P says, I remember that look sweet Lily gave you when she turned around and looked at you. You asked her, was she excited? And her look said, do I look excited? She didn't, did she? Rita says, good night from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. It's after 9 p.m. and old folks need the sleep. If you go through the county, I'll wave as you go by. I hope you had a fantastic birthday. Thank you so much, Rita. Have a good night's sleep. Sorry, guys. I know it's kind of late here on the East Coast. Well, it's 9:30. Juan says, should you always buy and install a water purifier? Yes, I think so. Your freshwater tank, just think of it this way. You're always getting water from different sources, so you never know like what's in the water. It could be well water. It could have more minerals in it. It could have more fluoride in it. It could just be tainted water too, I suppose. And your tank, on your RV is also going to constantly be filled and not cleaned. So think of it, if you have water, like I'm sure you guys have seen this before. You have water in a cup, and even though it's water, it gets slimy on the inside sometimes if you don't wash the container, right? So same thing with your freshwater tank. It gets a buildup in there, and so you have to clean it out. But sometimes you don't know when it's starting to get that because you can't see it. So that's why you need some kind of a purifier. You did say water, right? You did. I was thinking, did he just say air? And I'm sitting here talking about water. Yeah, you said water. So I have behind me, you can't really see it. It's a travel Berkey. It's a water purifier. So it's perfect. I love it. The Berkeys are amazing. They can actually filter out like river water. Deb Earp, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. You're amazing, lady. Hiya is what your super, maybe it's a super sticker that says. Thank you. Okay. Oh, Nora R says, happy birthday, Amber, from all the way on the other side of the world in Brunei. Currently Monday, May 17th here, 9 a.m. Also is my birthday today. Have a day. Oh, wow. All these birthdays. Happy birthday, Nora. That's amazing. Yeah. And then it's the 17th already over there. Oh, that's so cool. Another Taurus. Carrie says, now that you're 50, anything that comes to mind that you tell your 40-year-old self, advice, encouragement, caution, do share. My 40-year-old self, huh? I'm trying to think. I'd probably tell Don Williamson. Thank you so much. $20 super chat. You're amazing. Thank you, Don. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. From Canada too, right? Yeah, Canada. I like you Canadians. Carrie, so I don't know, my 40-year-old self, probably not my 40-year-old self. It'd probably be like my 30-year-old self. And that would probably have been to start this life sooner, because I had the dream way back then and never really looked into it. So I don't know. That's a hard one. Gosh, you caught me off guard on that one. And probably to not be so self-conscious about things, to like, when you're younger, I mean, at least for me, I was always like concerned about what people thought and how people perceived me and my sensitivity and things like that. And, yeah, so I think like to get rid of all that, and not care, just live your life like to its fullest. And it's probably not the best answer, Carrie, but I can't think straight with it right now. I haven't even been drinking. Yeah. I see now that's on my mind, so I'm going to keep thinking about it. But I think really it's just, I think the point for me is like to go out and really figure out what your dreams are now and figure out how to make it happen, because you can do it at any age. You don't have to be my age. You can be your 40s, your 30s, your 20s and do it, or even older. But I don't know. I feel like we waste so much of our life in our younger years working, our nose to the grindstone and and we get older, and like some of us, like we have our health, sometimes we don't, and we can't do the things that we really wanted to do. So it'd be nice to find like a better balance, because I was always working a lot, you know, back then, kind of like I am right now a little bit. Poke fan, Amber, happy birthday, $4.99 super chat. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Also in pounds, so I'm assuming you're in UK. Yeah, thank you. Continuing Curtis says, happy birthday. Just watched your last video when you gave away your bike. You are amazing. Thank you very much. Continuing Curtis. I appreciate that. Yeah, the bike, that was an amazing thing for me. I can't tell you how many times I've done stuff like that, guys. I do it all the time, actually. I know, I just don't prefer to sell things. I just would rather give it away and, I don't know, bless somebody else with something, you know? Especially, like, I will say, like, it's a huge high for me to give something to someone when they least expect it and they're super shocked by it. I have fun with it, to be honest. It's a really good feeling. I don't know, like you keep wanting to do more and more of it. So like I'm actually thinking, I've been trying to figure out ways to like volunteer at places, because I used to volunteer a lot like at animal shelters, not actually at the animal shelter, because as an empath, it's very hard for me to be around the animals and not want to, one, take all of them home with me, and two, to I get really sad for them, and so I just don't want to be around that. So instead, what I typically do is I just help support financially by either giving money or doing like walks or like various things to help raise money for the shelters. So it's been on my mind for a while now to figure something out. And I think I'm still going to probably just do along those same lines of giving money. But I think I'm going to sit down with my finances here in the next week or so and figure out how to, you know, like what it looks like. But I think I'm going to start taking a certain percentage of all of my profits from my business and donating it back to various charities or people who are in like the RV community who need, you know, help with stuff that maybe don't have enough funds to do things. So I don't know what that looks like just yet, but still kind of putting some stuff together for that. But it makes me feel good to do things like that. And I've been given like a lot, you know, in my life, and you know, so I just like to give back in that way. Anyways, we'll see what happens. Yeah. Sandra says, do you feel your birthday love from all your subscribers? Yes, I absolutely do. You guys are amazing. I have lots of emojis and happy birthdays and hearts, and it's really cool. I'm having fun. I hope you guys are too. Hopefully this isn't too like, you know, mellow or anything, but Natalie, Miami, USA, do you work from your RV? Just wondering if you can work full-time and travel at the same time. Absolutely. Yep, I work from my RV full-time. I have, when I first started RVing, I had an actual job in corporate America, and I worked from that full-time remote. And then now I have my own business, so I do, but everything's online. So of course I do that remote. Hi there, girl. She's stretching again? You ready to go to bed, aren't you? This is what she does when she wants to go to bed. What, girl? What? You're so silly. I love that look on her face. Let's see. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you, everybody. Rose MG says, we just discovered you and love your work. Thank you. That's so sweet of you. Kel says, I will miss dailies. I'm still doing dailies. Don't get me wrong. I'm still doing them. Maybe just not on Monday. Elizabeth Smith says, everybody's different, you know, with how they do things. Deanna White says, I watch YouTube constantly. Some people do 2 videos a day. I don't have cable and I save money, so that's why I donate to YouTubers a lot. That's really cool. Yeah, I mean, YouTube, you could go down the rabbit hole, right, with all the videos here. I'm constantly getting sucked in. There's so much great information and entertainment out there on it. And 2 videos a day, I can't even imagine that at all. Like, you have to have a team, I think, to have that, for sure. My Liberty Van says, do daily videos and I'll bet your channel will double. I really don't know how you post every day. Yeah, I sometimes I don't either. Linda in Texas says, I enjoy the daily, but you should take care of yourself first. Definitely. Yeah, I get it. Thanks, guys. Justin Legend says, Mom Amber, I wish good health and happiness for your birthday. Thank you. I appreciate that. Love it. Love it. Sandra P says you're getting close to 50,000 subscribers. Yes. We were trying to do 50 by 50. That's what Lola Saxby was like cheerleading for. We didn't make it, but you know, it's okay. We're getting there. I know. I just crossed over what, 40,000? Like, was it a week ago? Week and a half ago, maybe? I'm almost at 45. It's amazing. Am I even at 45 yet? It was getting close earlier today. Let's see. What am I at? 44. Come on. I don't know. Internet, of course, is not working properly. 44,802. I need 198 more subscribers to reach 45. That's my bedtime alarm. It's on iPhone. Do you guys have that too? Yeah, I try to stay on a schedule. Let's see. Kel says, you, Tiffany, and Travel Snacks all said the same thing this weekend. Mild burnout. Oh, really? That's interesting. Yeah, I know Tiffany took some time off too. Yeah, I mean, sometimes people like it does kind of crack me up. Like some of my YouTuber friends, we talk about it because and it's just troll people, right? But people will say like, oh, we're e-beggars or we don't have a real job or like all these like stupid comments, right? And this is a job for sure. I mean, we work a lot of hours. The difference for me in this job, my business, working my corporate job is that I really love what I do. I mean, I didn't hate what I did before, but it's different. It's my own business. It's creative. I'm building something that I really enjoy and I feel like is inspiring and motivational to other people in various forms, whether they want to just like see my travels or whether they want to, you know, become a nomad. So yeah, there's all different forms of inspiration there, but yeah, it just makes me feel good. Yeah. I feel like for once I'm doing something that I was really, really meant to do, you know? And it's not that I feel like I wasted all my years before. Like all of those years and that training and everything that I did led me to where I am today. So like I don't regret any of it whatsoever. It's just a process you have to go through sometimes. Justin Floyd says, happy birthday. Thank you. We're selling our house this month to live full-time in a camper van. Getting super anxious and excited. That's really cool. I'm excited for you. So you're saying we, who's we? Like how many people, animals, who all is going to be in there? And what kind of a van did you get? I love hearing these stories like that. And, you know, being anxious is just part of it. It's like excitement, it's nervousness, it's like everything wrapped into one because it's a new life. It's very different. But it can be really good too. So Rose MG says daily production is impressive and you definitely keep growing your audience. What editor do you use? Well, thank you for that. What editor? So I don't have like a person that edits for me. I do all my editing myself, and I use Final Cut Pro X as the editing software that I use. Yeah, I would love to have an editor, but I've tried before and it just didn't work out. So I've tried someone in India. I tried someone here in the United States. And the problem is that the travel vlogs are just too personal for people to edit. It's just more difficult, at least not, you know, the way that I want them to be done. And I have to give way too much direction for them to get a good product that I'm happy with. And so the other videos, like the teaching moments, right? Like the Q&A videos or the things like where I'm sitting here talking and I'm doing B-roll that you lay over it. Those can be done by an editor, but And that would be pretty easy, and I'm starting to implement a little bit more of those. So yeah, if I had that, that would be cool, but just not yet. Linda R, $5 super chat. Happy birthday, Amber. I really enjoy your content. Thanks, Linda. Very sweet of you. I'm glad you love the content too. Yeah, you guys are pretty amazing with that. In fact, I was just getting all of the questions together for the Tuesday's Q&A. You guys ask a lot of really, really great questions. Let's see. Wait, uh-oh. My connection's unstable again. Am I here still? Uh-oh. There. Hopefully I'm still here. Am I there? It says it's good. Now I hope. Okay. Cindy Bell says drink Gatorade or anything with electrolytes before and after your vaccine. Also eat something before, like a sandwich, and hopefully everything will be okay. Thank you, Cindy. I hope so too. Yeah, I've been taking my emergency a lot as well. And do I have electrolytes? I don't know, probably. I'll have to find some. But yeah. And then of course vitamin D, all those like good stuff, probiotics and things like that. So hopefully I don't have any issues. It's the Pfizer one. I didn't have too many problems with the first dose. I just had the arm hurt a little bit for about a day. But other than that, it wasn't too bad. Oh, good. I'm back. Okay. Linda in Texas is welcome to the 50s Club. Woohoo! We are there for sure. Everybody says you're back. I don't know what's going on, guys. Sorry. I saw it go off. I've just been talking the whole time, so hopefully it catches up. Okay. Oh yeah, someone said I just went back up here. Michelle says Eric's cats love traveling. Yeah, he's been pretty. He's had a lot of success for that or with that. Sorry, just still looking for questions. Thank you everybody for the happy birthdays. Sandra P says, curious if you would ever be interested in a Super B plus to give you more room. Yeah, I've thought about that too. But I'm not sure what I want just yet. Like the Pleasure Ways and what's the other one? Pleasure Way and I don't know why I can't think of it right now. Unities. Those are all pretty nice looking. I like those. They're nice inside too. I actually looked at those before I bought the Heimer, or I'm sorry, before I bought my Class C, and I couldn't find one at the time, so I ended up just buying the Class C. JA says, speaking of water, how often do you flush your freshwater tank? Probably about every 6 months. I just put bleach down the hose. There's a formula for it, but I think I'm not going to quote it. It's like, I don't know, a quarter cup of bleach to like 15 gallons of water or something. I don't know. You'd have to go look it up. I can't remember. I always have to look it up myself. But yeah, so I just put the bleach down the hose that goes into the water tank. And then as soon as the bleach goes through that, kind of sinks down to the bottom of the hose, I will hook the hose up to the water and then put water into the hose and flush it into the freshwater tank. I'd only fill the tank up about maybe halfway, not all the way, and then just drive around a lot and let it slosh, get all that stuff kind of out. And then I rinse it about 3 times all the way, and then flush all the water out just until you don't smell the bleach smell coming out of the faucet. That's how I do it. Michelle, why do all you YouTubers edit videos? Why not just record and post? Minor edits maybe, but why such a focus on the editing process? It's the person topic we're interested in. Oh yeah, Michelle. I mean, there's so much that goes into it. Like, I mean, because we, we'll we'll pan to, well, I mean, there's some people that will do it. I mean, I guess you could just live stream it, kind of a way, but I mean, I don't know, how do I even respond to that? I'm not sure. So you hear it on here. I say and ums, and I'm trying to gather my thoughts. I cut all that out in the videos. You don't want to hear all of that stuff. People don't want to hear it. And then the other thing is, you know, you'll be panning, you'll like be showing, you know, a mountain or something like that. It's either, you know, it's too fast, it's too shaky, it's, you need to do B-roll, you need to do voiceovers. Like, there's all kinds of things sometimes that you need to do to make it more palatable to the person watching it, so it's more entertaining. Trust me, we're all finicky viewers on YouTube. Like, we want things quick and fast, and if you're not given that information quick and fast, people jump off. So yeah, there's a huge emphasis on the editing. But plus, like, I enjoy the process. Like, I like to make mine more, I mean, people use the word cinematic a lot, you know what I mean? I try to make mine more, I don't know. I did a little bit better job at it before I was doing dailies, where I was trying to go more cinematic and make it more movie-ish, like, you know, like small short films. But when I started doing dailies, I just couldn't do that. Like, I would do a lot of color grading too, and you just can't do that when you do dailies. It's too much work. So I kind of dropped that. I don't do that anymore. It's very rare, unless I just completely like messed up the shot where it's, you know, overexposed or something like that, and then I'll go in and do a little bit of editing on that. But yeah, Michelle, if you saw, I mean, I had like an hour's worth of footage. I couldn't take an hour's worth of footage and give it to you guys for every video, so you have to break it down. Wally Winglet says pop-up truck campers are the way to go. They are less top heavy, open right up, just as big as the others. They're easy to keep warm inside as well. Yeah, I think We're the Russos have one of those, right? And they seem to really like it. I don't know, for me, like, I don't know. I've never experienced anything like that. I don't want to discount it, but to me, I feel like maybe it's just too much work to do all that. I live out of mine so much. I don't know, but I never really thought of it that much. But I don't know. Keep saying I don't know. The Russos really like theirs, so it might be viable. Shockin' Scratchin' says, new to your channel, caught your video from Savannah, loved it, happy birthday, I turned 50 in September. Happy birthday to you, and welcome to the channel. Savannah was amazing, love that place. Yeah, Leanne Baird says, us Canadians are so lovable. Some of them. You might get that, or you might not. Carrie, full disclosure, as I can't recall if I shared before, I'll be 42 tomorrow. Hence, 40-year-old self-question. By the way, I cracked open a bevy. Cheers. Cheers, Carrie, and happy birthday to you too. Get all these birthdays. Wow, I love it. Pokefan 100 says, "Yep, I'm in the UK." Yeah, I thought you were. You've been on here a couple of times before, I think, for commenting at least. Are you sure that's water in your tumbler? I know. I'm starting to fade. Oh my God, it's almost 10 o'clock. I need to drink more coffee. Yeah, I know. I need Bailey's in there for sure. But no, there's not any in there. I wish. Okay. Karen says, is your bike rack and spare tire connected to your door hinges? Is your bike rack and spare tire connected to your door hinges? Is that added weight affecting your doors? These things keep me up at night. Karen. No, they're not attached to the door hinge. So the spare tire has a separate hitch mount. It's off to the left of the original middle one. And so the spare tire is on that. And then the bike rack is also on the original hitch, and then it's a swing away. So nothing is attached to the hinges of the door. Yeah, I think there's some spare spare tire racks that you can hook to the hinges, which I really thought that I might go with, but I feel like maybe Maury and I had this conversation that it might be too hard on the hinges at some point. And I'm already having problems with the door as it is, so yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do about that still. Dia, is that your name? Deya? Hello. I just clicked on, but I already relate so much to the empath situation. Oh, that's very cool. Yeah, there's a lot of empaths out there, but we don't talk about it very much. I'm glad that we're able to like actively have more open conversations about it on here. Roxy Nixon says, I'm watching schooly full-timer videos. They seem to be more open and roomy. Any thoughts? Yes, all of that is true. I have a video on a schooly bus from my friends. They're called Vicara Bus, and it's a ton more room in there. I mean, they're wider, they're taller, they're longer. You can do a lot more things with them. I mean, unless you got the short ones, but yeah, you can do a lot with that. It's really cool. Kel says, does it bother you that plantations are still making money off of people? I have a hard time with the fees they charge knowing their awful history. I don't have a problem with it, and I'll tell you why. Because I don't know about every single plantation, okay? So just, little disclaimer there. But I don't think like all the money is like going to the family or anything like that. It's a historical monument that keeps the history alive. So they have people there that help to teach the history about it, to keep the area kind of in its similar fashion as it was back then, so that people can understand what has happened. So it's like having, like the Smithsonian or something like that. I mean, I know Smithsonian is not a plantation, it's a museum. It's kind of like that. You're keeping this historical monument open for historical value, right? For people to visit and understand and get that history. If it's still going to the family, I mean, I would hope that it's going to also the descendants of the slaves as well, so that they can make money off of it. But I don't know. I don't have an answer to that question, but that's how I look at it. So I think every situation can be different. Life in My Empty Nest says, I was asked to volunteer at a rescue for golden retrievers. I had to say no because I cry like a baby watching their videos of the dogs that have arrived from the slaughterhouse. Yeah, I know. I don't even want to think about that. It kills me. Deanna White says, I love that idea. Charities are close to my heart. Yeah, I give to two really big charities right now. One is the Speranza Animal Rescue, and the other one is the Woodstock. Gosh, oh my gosh, what is going off my words tonight? The Woodstock Animal Sanctuary in New York. Those are my two favorites. I give to those a lot. Yeah. And then, of course, to other places when I just feel the need to. Carrie says, invite the community to donate to your chosen suggested rescues, etc., and you can match a certain amount that the community raises together to donate. Oh, that's a great idea. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I can do that actually on a live stream as well. That's quite amazing. Thanks for that, Carrie. I will definitely have to remember that. Fear No More says, just wanted to wish you a happy birthday, watching my Lakers at the moment, so have a great day. Enjoy your Lakers. Thank you for popping in really quick. Dia says, if you could give just one piece of advice for someone looking to join the RV van life, what would it be? One piece of advice. Well, one thing that I say a lot of times is that people are scared to go into this. There's a lot of fear wrapped up in it because it's unknown. And so a lot of times I tell them to just do it. And that's with anything. And I know maybe it sounds cliche because that's what Nike says, just do it. But it's a very true concept, is that the more you do something, the more you're going to get through the fear of it, and you're going to learn, and you're going to grow, and you're going to understand like your own like travel style, and you're going to learn where to stay overnight. You're going to learn your rig, and you can only do that stuff by doing it. So that's what I say. You don't have to have all of the knowledge to get started. You just have to have a little bit to get out there and do it. Yeah. So I guess that would be my best piece of advice, because we're all nervous sometimes. I mean, I shouldn't say all of us. Maybe there are some people who are not, but most people that I've seen, they're nervous about it because it's different for them. So just do it. Deanna White says the people who do 2 videos a day are not reporting on the same topic. They sit at a desk watching politics. Probably. Ginger K says, okay, I just found you and I'll subscribe. Happy birthday. Ah, thanks, Ginger. Appreciate it. A new story chaser here. Dale says, good night, Amber. Have a happy birthday. Good night, Dale. I almost said have a happy birthday, too. That's how tired I am. Have a good night, Dale. Glad you had that drink for me. Swoon Film says, happy birthday. My birthday is May 23rd, but I'm a Gemini. I'm almost 50. 2 more years to go. 50 looks great on you. Safe travels. Thank you. I appreciate that. And happy birthday to you. Yeah, what is that cutoff? Where Taurus or Gemini. I don't even know what it is. Justin Legend says, thanks, Mom Amber, for shout out. You're welcome. Oh, Christine, I saw that. She said, you asked, does Lily actually know what I say? Check out How Stella Learned to Talk by speech pathologist Christina Hunger. I just saw this actually on YouTube the other day. It's really amazing. Yeah, with the little circles, right? And she has a word under it, and the dog will go put its paw on it to say, like, want outside, or want treat, or want food, or something, right? Yeah, it's really cool. I love it. And the dog's vocabulary is expanding. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Lily, can you do that, girl? They said you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but I think Lily can. Billy, geez, I'm 60 and my bedtime alarm doesn't go off until 11. I set mine early so that I start winding down, It takes me about an hour to wind down. Dia says, this is a 50th birthday too. Oh my God, that's amazing. You don't look a day over 30. Okay, you guys, seriously, come on. You're pulling my leg. Lola, happy to. They cost money. A lot of places, especially on the East Coast. Am I up? Am I up? Am I up? Am I back? Can you guys see me? Can someone comment below? Ugh, thank goodness. What is going on with this stuff? Thank you guys for staying with me. Good grief. Okay. Going through all the stuff here. You're back. Happy birthday. Karen, freeze frame. My Liberty Van says, how dare you love your job? I know, right? Leah says that you had the Pfizer and you drink a lot of water and you were just sore. That's amazing. I hope that's the case with me too. My Liberty Van says, are you worried about the price of gas going up? What have you been paying on the East Coast? I just paid for premium and it was $3.39 a gallon, which I don't know what premium typically is, but when I looked at the unleaded, it was still like at $2.89. So I didn't think that was too bad. I've been paying about that price on the East Coast, but maybe it's changing now. I mean, I know inflation is happening, and then, it always goes up during the summertime. People say that around this time of the year a lot, like gas is going up. Gas prices always go up during summer. Yeah, because I know people are traveling a lot more than, that's my assumption anyways, but yeah, you get used to it. It's better than it was in California. California is like 4 something a gallon. Maury's here. Maury, how much did you pay in California when you went on your trip? What's the highest you saw in California? I know you and I talked about it, but I can't remember. It's like 4 something a gallon. It was ridiculous. It was almost $2 more a gallon than I was paying. But California is always like that. Their taxes are crazy. You already answered that, you said. I'm not seeing it here yet, Maury. Florida Sun Garden, $5 super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Florida Sun Garden. I didn't see a question or anything there, but I appreciate it. Jackie O. I did not cry when I was young, but I cry often now, mostly when I'm touched by something nice, kind, and beautiful. Oh, that's very cool. Yeah, I've always been a crier, but yeah, I can come at you at different stages. For sure. Just finding questions. Sorry, I'm not frozen. Rockpile Rancher says, howdy from Yuma. Hello. Kel says, does your van have a name? Oh, Maury, what's my van's name? I'm picking on Maury. My van's name is Addie. Stands for Attraversiamo, which is Italian name for to cross over, which was very poignant for me because of some things that happened in my life. And so I felt like I had this kind of crossing over, this new lease on life, a new perspective. And so, yeah, that was the name of that is the name of my van, Addie. I'm waiting for Maury to text me. Let's see. Lolo says, Amber, you're so down to earth and relatable. Thank you for all your honesty, feedback, and sharing so much. Oh, you're welcome. I appreciate that you enjoy it too. I try for sure. Okay. Whew. I'm getting tired, guys. I know, isn't that crazy? I'm drinking coffee too. I think it's my contacts. When my contacts start feeling dry in my eyes, I get really tired feeling. All right, what time is it? It's 10:15. We've been on for 2 hours, so as long as I still have questions, I'll stay on here. Let's see. Linda in Texas says, retiring next year and hitting the road. Could you do a how much does it cost video? I like the way you travel. Oh, I already have one out, Linda. Go look in any of my videos, description box, or like by the top, like part of the banner at the top of my channel page. It says budgeting. You can take my free budgeting course. Sorry, that's my fantastic fan. It's shutting, which means it must be starting to rain outside. It shuts automatically when it detects moisture out there. So yeah, free budgeting course. It shows like all my budget, how much things cost, and it allows you to also put a budget together as well if you're interested in that. But it's free. You can go take it. It's 4 modules. I probably have to do an update one at some point. Billy Delude, $10 super chat. Happy 50th from your number one fan. Thank you so much for being you. Thanks, Billy. Aw, Billy's been along for the ride for a long time too, and I hope you're doing well. I know. I actually went to go find your message because I couldn't remember where you're at now, if you went back to the West Coast or not. Maybe send me another message and let me know. Jackie says, when you compare your life before and after van life, would you say you spend more time active and outdoors? Yes, absolutely. I always say you live out of your RV, not in it. So yeah, you're definitely more active outside. Absolutely. It's part of the joy of being in this life. Connecting with nature. I love it. Regina says, I'm a new solo traveling with my 2 dogs. I just got 1,000 trails. First place I tried to book said it wasn't in my membership. Oh, might have to call them. That's kind of weird. You know, every membership is different, so you'll need to check with them and see what they say. Mine did that too when I upgraded, and I had to call them to like get them to push everything through. Right, Lily? Lily's just over here resting. Maury. I'm laughing at his text. You know why. Okay, I'm sorry. My lips are like all dry. I'm having to put my lip balm on and drinking water. Just caught my teeth. Go to a pilot. Sandra says, go to pilot if you need gas. They have plenty of gas because they do not use Colonial Pipeline. Oh, except I don't have one nearby, but I found gas. Thank you for that. Ooh, my Liberty van says $4.50 a gallon in Santa Monica. Oof, that is a lot. Oh, Billy, you're in Wilmington. I'm past there now, Billy. That sucks. Triple meme, $1.99 super chat. Thank you. I appreciate that. Am I at the end? I am at the end. Kareen says, is it your birthday today? It's my birthday as well. Yes, it is my birthday today. I actually had this flashing in the background, but like it's a little crazy flashy. But happy birthday to you as well. Fear No More says, would you ever do a custom build? I like Dave and Matt's vans. Very basic build, cheaper than most. You know what? I need to close the skylight, guys. I just realized it was open. Give me 1 second. I would go with a custom build. I like some of the like. Oh gosh, what's his name? Hold on 1 second. Oh geez, what is his name? Humble Road. He's really good. Sorry, just gotta shut this thing. This is my way that I shut it because my crank broke on my skylight, so I have to do that. Humble Road is amazing, actually. I like his stuff, but yeah, I would totally do it. Chris Collins, $4.99 super chat. I'll be 50 in August, class of 89. Yeah, me too. And happy birthday. I'm planning to retire soon as a nomad, trying to get all ducks in a row. But anyway, happy birthday. Very cool for you. It's amazing. Yeah, let me know if I can help in any way. Okay, I have to go back up because I think I missed some. Did I? This thing goes so fast sometimes. Okay, I think I'm past this one. All right. Lisa V says, happy birthday, Amber. Thank you so much. Would you consider building out a schoolie? In theory, I'd like to because it has more space, but I probably wouldn't unless like it could handle the mountains, because some of the people that I know who have the schoolies, they have problems going through the mountains. Some of those buses are just not made for it, especially the Rockies on the West Coast. Those are some pretty big ones. But that's just me. I like it. It's beautiful. David Cameron says, what was the best part of your day today? Actually hanging out here with you guys, to be honest, because I've been working all day before I got on here. So yeah, hanging out with you guys and doing this. I always love hanging out with you guys and getting to know you and your stories and, you know, just communicating with you. So it's fun and answering your questions. Lori says, love your channel. Thank you. Excuse me. You guys are amazing. I'm down to the very end. Are there any more questions? The last one I see here is Lori. Is that it? Deanna says a lot of my questions will be posted in your Nomad Mentorship Bootcamp. Listening now. Oh, super sweet. Oh, okay. So, I don't, okay, I'm going to say this because who was it? One of my new students, I forgot who it was that said it. Anyways, she said that she didn't even know that I had the Nomad Mentorship Bootcamp course until like a couple weeks ago, I think. A month ago, maybe. And she saw like the little banner in my video. So in case you guys don't know, I do have a Nomad Mentorship Bootcamp course. It's very reasonably priced. It's 8 modules. It is live video calls once a month. And then also a community, kind of like Facebook, but it's not on Facebook because a lot of people don't have Facebook anymore. But it's a community that we built off of Facebook, so we can network, we can, help each other out, talk about our fears, our concerns, what RVs are we purchasing, all of this stuff. So anyways, I have all of that. If you guys are interested in the Nomad Mentorship Bootcamp, you can click on the link in the description box, but otherwise it's just storychasing.com/NMB for Nomad Mentorship Bootcamp. And that'll take you right to the page so you can go check it out and see if it's something that you like. But anyways, yes, my shameless plug for my course. But I don't say that like I've done some sponsorship videos in the past. It's a little bit different when I'm talking about my own course and my own product, if you will. But I'm just seeing some questions come in. But I built it because there was a need in the market. You guys wanted something like this, and I loved teaching it. So anyways, there you go. If you're interested in becoming a nomad and you need some help mentoring through it, let me know. I can absolutely help you, and go check out the Nomad Mentorship Bootcamp course. All right. Let's see. Life story you. I would like to go nomadic in a couple years. What do you think would be the best rig for Canada? Something to deal with the snow, cold, and mountains. Ooh, the best rig. So, I mean, I guess it depends if you want. What are you looking for? B, C, or A? Did you say that? No. So, I mean, I'd probably do something nimble around there because there's so many great boondocking spots, like especially in Yukon Territory and British Columbia. And so you'll want something that's a little bit smaller to get into those places. But yeah, so definitely a 4-season or a truck camper. A lot of Canadians have truck campers, so I would look at that too. Sorry, I couldn't give you a better answer on that one, but definitely 4-season. The Winnebago Travados, some of those can be 4-season and really great in those areas. Trying to think what else at this point. Truck campers. Did I say that already? Truck campers. Those are going to be your best bets through those areas. Moose Go says, happy birthday. Thank you. Have you gotten a lift on your rig? I hear it's a great thing to do. No, I didn't get one. People on the Heimers actually having problems with theirs. And I don't know if it's because they put the Sumo springs on the front, which I also did. I put them on the back and the front, but they're having issues with, dang it, Maury, what is it called? Did you say it? You probably did, but something with their axles breaking. It's awful. So I'm actually kind of scared to get it, so I probably won't. Rose Lord says, when did you realize you were an empath? I knew I was different pretty much my whole life, but I didn't know the word empath until probably 10 years ago. Well, probably not even 10 years ago, probably more like 7 years ago, and didn't really start learning more about it until the last couple of years. I didn't realize there was so much information out there about it and how many people actually were empaths. And as I started learning more and more about an empath's nature and how they interact in the world and the energies that they give and receive, that's when I started learning more and more and more about it. And I feel like I've just scratched the surface. Thank you, Tammy, for the $5 super chat. She's saying happy birthday. I appreciate it. That's very kind of you. Yeah, so I just started learning more then. I wish I had known like years ago. I think it would have really helped me to understand, because I'll be honest, like I felt shame around it, you know? I think because of the way I grew up. I mean, I would get in trouble for crying, and I would get in trouble for being too sensitive, and I think back then there's a lot of things I could say about my mom and my family and stuff, which we won't go there. I don't really have a relationship with my parents, but I do with my other family. So I don't think they knew, you know what I mean? Nobody knew back then. I didn't know. A lot of people didn't know. I shouldn't say nobody knew. People knew, but things were just different then, and they didn't know. They didn't know how to deal with it. So, but yeah, so I would get in trouble. We get in trouble for those things. And it's really sad, you know what I mean? To be honest, that happened. It shaped me in a lot of ways, but yeah, there was a lot of shame wrapped around it. For whatever reason, I guess because I got in trouble for crying or for being sensitive about things, and people didn't understand it, and people just thought that people a lot of times associated the crying with being a weak individual, when in reality I'm not. I'm actually a very strong, independent person, but anyways, it's just part of the misunderstanding of it all. Anyway, so Steven says, funny story, Amber. We stopped at a garage sale. Me and my, I'm assuming, wife talked that you were having a B-Day chat this evening, and oh goodness, it just went up. And Guy said, do you mean Amber from Story Chasing? What? Really? That's hilarious. Where was this at? Okay, I need to hear more about this. Was this a person you're at a garage sale? Was this a person doing the garage sale, or was this like just a person there? That's so funny. Green to Red says, what was your favorite story from the last year of your travels? Ooh. Last year of my travels, my favorite story. I had a lot of them, actually. Let's see. Where was I at? I will say, I've loved coming to the East Coast. And I will say that, when I interviewed those two farmers, I loved that, guys. I loved being able to connect with them and talk to them. So that was a huge high for me. But to be honest, I loved being in Colorado this last year for the 3 months that I was there, because I love Colorado. I want to explore it more. So I really enjoyed that. And then being around a lot of my escaper friends. Tiffany was there. That was amazing. And we had such a good time. So I don't know. I have so many of them that are just really good, but I miss my nomad friends. I mean, even though I feel like it's funny because we share our locations on our Google map, and I see them all on the West Coast. So I'm the only one pretty much out here. There's one that's already coming out this way, and then Tiffany's coming out here, so I'll see her. Yeah, so I'm supposed to meet up with, you guys know Eric from Nomadic Fanatic. We're supposed to meet up at some point in time, and so yeah, I don't know where he's at right now, but he's somewhere over here on the East Coast, I think. And yeah, so I miss kind of meeting up with people. That gets lonely sometimes, when you're just by yourself all the time. But yeah, I enjoy meeting up with my friends and my family and stuff. So my sister's out here too in West Virginia. So I'll be able to see her and my brother-in-law, which will be nice. Yay. And then I don't know. I'm sorry I can't think of one particular story. I like a lot of them. I loved Key West when I was going out to Key West. That was a very new experience for me, and I loved it. It was beautiful waters. I wish I could have stayed longer there. Yeah. Okay. Uh-oh. Is it back? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Sorry. Sandra P says, what has been your favorite state so far? Colorado. That's a hard one. I mean, I love Colorado because I spent so much time there this last year and it was really a lot of fun. And there's so much boondocking. It's very, very peaceful. That is my preferred method of RVing. I mean, being in the campgrounds and, you know, parking lot camping, that's not my favorite thing. But yeah, I love it there. And then, but I've loved, like, this was in Canada. I loved the Yukon Territory in British Columbia. That place is phenomenal. It's really, really cool. Alaska was amazing on the coastline. Yeah. Maury says CV joint failures. That's what was wrong with the, thank you, Maury, for the lift kits. I don't know. I don't know if it's specific to having the sumo springs on. I think the people that we've seen that's had the CV joint failures have had the sumo springs on the front, and that's where they're having issues. So I definitely am glad I didn't install it now, for sure. Chris Costello says, happy birthday, Amber. Glad I got to catch your birthday celebration. I just got home from my stepdad's. He wants to travel after my mother passed in February. I got him the National Geographic book. Ah, well, that's very cool about, you know, getting the book for him, and he wants to do that. And I'm very sorry to hear about your mom passing. That obviously has to be really, really hard. And thank you for the well wishes on the birthday. Are you guys gonna try to do some traveling together? What are your plans? That's cool. And the book is amazing. It's a great option to really kind of figure out your path, and it can be overwhelming sometimes when you have so many choices in the beginning, which sounds weird, but it is. It can be overwhelming. John Yang says, opinion on Volta lithium or Lithionics lithium. I don't have an opinion on those. Sorry, I haven't ever used them. I know people on the Winnebago have used the Volta a lot, so you might check out some of those people's channels that have them, because there's let's see, what is it? Go Small, Live Large. Scott, he has some stuff about that. He has the Volta system, so I would check out his channel to see what he has to say about it, because he's used it firsthand. Let's see. Where are we at? I lost my place again. Chrissy South, happy birthday, Amber. I just subscribed moments ago. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. What are we at now? Let's go check. I checked this. This is another reason why I don't sleep at night, because my channel is growing so much, and I'm an accountant by trade. So I love looking at the numbers. So 44,815, guys. Woohoo! Thank you very much. My Liberty Van says, if you had to do it all over again, won't you do 4-wheel drive? I don't know. It's not like the first thing on my list, I guess. But I mean, I would like to have it for sure. It would help in a lot of places that I go to. Yeah. Chris Collins says, Empath is a male, bad days. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I'm meeting more and more men who are empaths, and I love hearing that. You know what I love hearing? I love the vulnerability of men saying that they're an empath, because a lot of men won't admit it. Yeah, it's very heartwarming to me that they do, because it shows a sensitivity that a lot of men won't, or that they can cry easily, and a lot of men won't admit that. So I love that you can. Deanna says, Rose Lord. I agree. Amber is wicked smart. Oh, I must have missed that, but thank you. Where did she say that? I'm going to look. Rose Lord. What was the comment about that? I don't know. Anyways, that's funny. Thank you. I don't know how smart I am. I'm just gutsy. I've always been a bit of a risk taker. I think as I've gotten older, I make more calculated risk, but I don't know. I sometimes just fly by the seat of my pants all the time and see what sticks, I guess. Not really, but there's some methodical, kind of intelligence that goes along with it occasionally. Oh gosh, you guys are cracking me up. Okay. See, this is where I'm going to start being goofy because I'm getting tired. Kareen says, oh my God, Amber, I'm the same way. I've always been different and my life has never been easy. I'm a Taurus sun. Oh, wow. Here's the Tauruses. Yeah, it's interesting because, yeah, you do feel different. You feel different as an empath. I'm glad to hear it, though. I think different can be good, you know? Different can be good. If we were all the same, it would be boring. Us empaths got to teach the world something, right? All right. Cindy Bell says Colorado. That's the first place I want to go. Oh, yeah. It's just incredible. Really. I would love to buy property in Colorado, but I don't like the winters there. It's too cold and too snowy. Rose Lord says, thank you for your honesty. I can relate. You're welcome. Life Story uses BC Rocks. I'm listening from British Columbia right now. Ah, very cool. Love that place. Where in British Columbia are you at? Yeah, that place is really amazing. I was there. I mean, I've been there quite a bit because I lived in Seattle. So I would go into Lake Whistler and Vancouver and kind of all around those areas. But then when I went to Alaska, I was able to explore a little bit more. And then, of course, Yukon Territory is freaking phenomenal. Have you been to Yukon Territory? Like, be honest. There's a lot of people. Even like, so if you go to Seattle and you talk to any Washingtonian there, ask them how many times they've been to, oh my gosh, Mount Rainier. I bet you anything, half of them will say they've never been. So it's kind of interesting. When you live in one place, you tend to take it for granted the things that are there and you don't go. You don't explore. So that's why I'm interested to hear. Miss Pink says, con artists look for empaths. Be careful who you admit that to. Yeah, I'm not worried, Miss Pink, but thank you. Musco. Speaking of West Virginia, I just watched a report on the newest national park, and it's in West Virginia, New River Gorge. Looks beautiful. Any chance you'll visit there? I don't know. I haven't figured out where I'm going yet. Maybe. Especially if there's a new national park there. Did I miss? Okay, nope. Sorry, it went all the way up. Maxine says, I'm glad that you got out of the rain from South Carolina. And the humidity and heat, for sure. Okay, Life Story U says, in the Okanagan now, it's actually desert country. I have not been to the Yukon, lived in Vancouver for 10 years and also in Alberta for 10. See, and you've never been to Yukon. It's like right there. It's beautiful. You've got to go. Seriously. I was seriously amazed by it. It's very different. Alberta, I mean, it's just very different. I mean, of course, Alberta is nothing like British Columbia, as you know, and then Yukon Territory is nothing like British Columbia either. So, or Alberta. It's just different. It's really, really amazing. You have to go. Swoon Film says, Amber, did you ever go back to San Juan Islands? And if so, I have to go back to find those videos. No, I didn't. I have not actually been to the San Juan Islands in my van. I've been to them before because I used to live around there, but not in the van. So I don't have any videos on it. Yeah, sorry. But maybe the next time I'm up there. It's a cool place for sure. I love it. The first time I ever took a ferry out to the San Juan Island, I was like, am I in the United States still? I mean, I know, of course I know I am, but it just felt so different because you see all these beautiful, like, I can't remember how many, I don't remember how many islands are actually in Puget Sound. I mean, there's a lot, like hundreds of them. Anyways, it's just beautiful. So the ferry can be really long because it takes you from island to island to island, but it's a gorgeous ride. Life story, Yukon needs to work on their marketing. As a BC girl, I think of a giant mosquito hordes and cold tundra when I think of Yukon. No, like if you go in the winter maybe, but in the summertime, I've spent a lot of time there. It was really phenomenal. There's bear and moose, and I mean, it's really, really cool. So it's nothing like what you're thinking. But yes, they probably do need to work on their marketing. Derek, A. I want to travel, but I'm from Barbados and I'm scared to move. Yeah, Barbados. Well, that's a cool place, but yeah, very different. It's an island, right? So, yeah, I would be nervous about that too. That's a big leap for you. But I mean, if it's something that you really want to do, you can. You just have to figure out the steps to do it. Like I want to travel over to Europe, which means I'd have to ship my van over there. So you'll figure it out if you really want to do it. Lots of steps in between, but you can just keep researching, watch YouTube videos, see if you can find other people that have moved from other countries too to do this, because you could do it anywhere. You don't have to do it actually in the United States. Okay, I think we're kind of at the end here. Chris Collins, $49.99 to a fellow empath just because B-Day and dinner on me. Aw, thank you, Chris. That's so sweet of you. And to the fellow empath, I appreciate it. I love your profile picture, by the way, with the yellow in the background. That's really cool. It's very cheery. Thank you guys so much for my 50th birthday celebration. It's getting late and I'm fading fast. It's 10:45 here, and I've gone through all the questions. So wow, we stayed online, and I'm sure Maury's like ready to get off because he's old too, and he he wants to go to bed. See how I pick on Maury? Maury knows I love him. He says, hey. I can. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being on here and dealing with all of the issues with the internet. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, everybody. Thanks everybody for the well wishes, for the super chats, the super stickers, the tip jar. Some of you guys sent money in the tip jar. I'll have to go take a look at that, but thank you. Many thanks to everybody for that. You've made my day and my year, and I'm still going to celebrate the rest of the year with all my friends and family around the country as I travel. So it's going to be fun. You'll see some of that coming up in videos, and yeah. So thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate it. I have something else coming in here. Sandra said, isn't it interesting that millennials have learned in their 20s what we've learned in our 40s about minimalism, right? I know, it's so crazy. Deanna says, I can't wait till you hit 50,000 subscribers. I know, me too. I know, it's like the big milestone, it's like the hump. I think that's kind of like how our age is, right? Although I'm looking forward to 100,000, but not 100 years old. Anyways, you get the point. All right, guys. Thank you again, and I will see you not in tomorrow's video. I'm taking the day off. It's my birthday, actual birthday tomorrow, but I'll see you guys in Tuesday's video. All right, guys. Have a good evening. Thanks again. And we'll see you soon. Bye.